Okay, we're here today with Matt Hester, our friend, Microsoft IT Pro Evangelist. And Matt, we've talked a lot about some of the old technology and how things have changed. Let's talk about one old piece of technology today, Internet Explorer 6. First of all, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you, Dan. As always, it's a pleasure to talk with you. Coming to Cleveland area, like for me, is a matter of coming home a little bit. That's where I was born in Lakewood. So getting up here is just great and having a good time, and looking forward to just having some fun with some friends tonight, and that's about it.
All right. Well, Internet Explorer 6 is one of those technologies that's been around for 10 years, and there's a lot of, so many things have changed in the last 10 years. There's some people still using IE6. What's wrong with that, first of all?
I wouldn't say what's wrong with it, because sometimes people are using IE6 for application compatibility. People wrote web apps to run under the IE6 model, and that's how they maybe do their business and how they actually run their business. So I don't know if I'd use the word wrong, but from a standpoint when I look at security and reliability, there's some gaps in there that IE6 has been working to fix, but that's why we came out with Internet Explorer 8, and we've been moving forward with a lot of advantages around the smart screen filter, the phishing filter, to prevent people from going to websites that are going to try to intentionally hack them. IE8 may even block access to the website. Along with your security policies of your firewall and so on, you're going to see a lot of advantages, not to mention that IE8, specifically IE9 that just launched, run your scripts even faster than we've done in the past. So it's a speed thing as well as reliability and a security thing, why you want to look to go forward.
For a lot of offices, if they're just running the typical office applications, and they could probably just upgrade from IE6 to IE8 or even IE9 right now. But
Yep.
if you're a developer, you need to have some IE6 apps. Are there any workarounds that you can buy some time with?
Yeah, there are some stuff you want to buy time. Ultimately, and I'll mention the one workaround that I know off the top of my head. Ultimately, it boils down to you're going to want to rewrite that to take advantage of some of the new enhancements of the browsers. They have so many great abilities around smart tagging and be able to interact with the browser and provide a much richer application. It's something you want your users to look at. But there is a utility out there that I ran into made by a company called Browsium called Unibrowse. And what it allows people to do, and I haven't tried it with IE9 yet, but it allows you to put, and I imagine it'll work because IE8 works on the same, 9 works on a similar engine. It allows you to put an IE6 tab inside of an instance of IE8. So you get kind of all that security and robustness that IE8 is going to protect you from your general browsing, but then also will give you that application compatibility for those IE6 apps. Now, once again, I highly recommend that they upgrade those apps if they can, if for all purposes to take advantage of some of the new things to provide better user experiences and better design. Because if one thing's taught us over the years about computing, the better the environment, the better user-friendly it is, the more people are looking at it. If you look at a lot of the devices out in the market, why are they successful? User design and experience. And if you can do that and you can upgrade those apps, you're going to have a much better, more secure, more reliable app.
You got to love the name Unibrowse.
You got to love it. I mean, I know some of the guys that actually run the company, and they have a really good sense of humor. It's a really good company, and the product that I've seen really is rock solid.
Yeah, I know that Microsoft has a page, kind of a death watch page for IE6, and they show a world map, and there's actually some free code there that you can put on your website to show, like if someone loads IE6 saying, hey, you might want to try this other browser and all. So
yeah, we've seen that, but the one I thought was funny was just recently. Somebody posted an April Fool's joke about save IE6, right? And it was supposed to be an April Fool's joke, but because they had so much popularity and people connecting to it, they left the site up. Oh, so it's like, I know the guy, and I can appreciate like save IE6 even though we're on IE9, but the fact that we had, they had thousands of people reply to it, it's kind of an interesting, people want, just don't let it go. I mean, I think when you look at it, you have to look at the changing world of how the browser works. And IE8 and 9, really from a standpoint of speed on the scripts and just the fast browser, it is that. And how we can provide that experience and not only take advantage of the other features from the smart screen filter to smart tags and all the other built-in things that make IE8 and 9 great, is something you want to really, really evaluate. Is keeping that legacy app worth having a slower and insecure experience versus upgrading that app a bit and spending some time to really make it sing?
So like we like to say, friends don't let friends run IE6 if you can avoid it.
We can definitely say that, but if you can avoid it, once again, it comes back down to is they might have to run it. There might be a very application compatible issue that can't figure out how to solve yet, or just don't have the time or resources. So, I'd like to see everybody upgrade to the newest platform just from a protection standpoint. Sometimes it's not there, but yeah, if I can get them off IE6, I do. And if it's something reasonable, then we don't.
All right, once again, good advice from Matt Hester. Thanks, Matt.
No, thank you, Dan.